Well, we are now starting to feel the effects of Hurricane Sandy, which are several hundred miles away from my location, but it's such a big storm that we're getting a strong easterly wind here. So, a lot of leaves are falling. I already got a branch hanging. This is lovely. Right over my old rabbit cage. Well, it's going to be fun. That thing falls. Guess I'll keep an eye on this the next few days as it passes by and heads to the northeast. Yeah, so this is already being referred to as the next perfect storm, going back to 1993 when we had the big one come rolling through our area. And because it's near Halloween, it's being called a monster mash of a storm to a Frankenstorm and what other crazy names I guess they come up with. I don't know who writes this crap, but I guess whatever floats their boat. But yeah, it's going to bypass my area here around south of Charlotte, North Carolina. So we'll just see what kind of winds we get here as the leaves continue to fall. Well, the clouds have moved in and wind is picking up again. There are rain bands to our east that will probably, if they make it this far westward, could arrive this afternoon. So, oh joy. Now the sun is back out. Wind is still kicking. We're getting winds close to 20 miles an hour at times. We're supposed to get stronger winds today and tomorrow. There's this monster limb. Guess as winds continue to pick up, this might be falling, and it is like right next to my cage. So, may not be a whole lot that I can do about it. But it's just too high up. I don't have a ladder to get to that. Oh well. Fun times. The effects of Hurricane Sandy are being felt here locally. Yeah, we got some more limbs from Hurricane Sandy starting to knock out of my tree or get hung up. Been breezy, that's for sure. That's probably the most effects we're going to get. Maybe a little bit of rain and wind. So leaves are falling like crazy thanks to that as well. Yeah, the wind's still kicking. Still got a strong easterly wind. Even Bonix is wondering what's going on. Well, currently barometric pressure is almost down to 29 millibars. So, yeah, still about 70 degrees outside, but rain is actually not in the forecast here, but can't get the light to stay on, but yeah, we've got an easterly wind. So, yep, only minor effects here in my location. Tomorrow, which will be Sunday, the temperature is going to start dropping. We start getting cooler air from the north as Sandy gets closer to the northeast and coming ashore and creating a mess up there. Well, other effects of Sandy. I got a limb, nice big one from my front maple tree here that just came crashing down. It's too dark out to even see where it came from, but looks like it hit the house. A little bit of damage there. Wow. That's just lovely. And limbs falling down everywhere here. And this storm's hundreds of miles away from us. Yeah. And we paled in the ground a little bit, but definitely hit the house. I won't be able to see any damage until morning. Well, I got a dent. Don't think I got any holes up there. At least from what I can see. I may have lucked out. I may just pop a shingle right here on the edge to cover this so I don't get any leaks. But using the old branch for holding my light there. But yeah, I think we got lucky. It's still pretty breezy out here. Definitely not worth calling the insurance company on. So, oh man. Yeah, this camera's just not very good at night, but it's a pretty good sized branch, that's for sure. Well, the winds have shifted out of the northwest now as the storm passes by, and temperature's dropping to 54.7 outside. So, yay. Something must have happened. Oh boy. Now the next day, and it's still pretty breezy. Well, that's the monster there. And there's the damage. So, double check things and get this branch out of the way. Everything else looks okay. But yeah, I got a hole here. So I'm gonna have to get some shingles or something. Try to fix that. Oh man. Well, let me just get this thing out of the way. Yeah. Still not exactly sure where it came from, but oh well. Well, there we go. Piece of a shingle. I think that'll work. Yeah, that looks better. Since I got a $1,000 deductible on my homeowner's insurance, it's obviously not $1,000 in damage. So, yeah, I guess that'll suffice for now. I'll fix that flashing another day. But I just want to at least cover up that hole there to keep any rain out. Better shot. And yeah, the rest of the roof looks fine, so not as bad as I thought. But yeah, that little shingle right there will work just fine. And there's that branch. Big monster. Okay, so that's where that branch came from. I know the woodpecker's been building a home, but about halfway down you can probably see the stump of a, that's where that limb came from. So it just fell, hit my roof, and landed where it did. Joy. Winds have been steadily increasing here, coming and going. But yeah, it's been getting pretty breezy here, and this is the next big threat. I'm hoping nothing more falls from it. That limb is still hanging. Not a whole lot I can do about that. So, oh well. So just how close am I to this monster? Still roughly about, based on this scale, 400 to 500 miles to the southwest. So where you see the one there in the bottom left corner, that's my location. So we still could see some possible rain out of this, but mostly it's the wind that's been the issue here. Yeah, another pretty good gust here. Old Bonix is just chilling. The sun's trying to come out again. Yeah, we've had gusts up to about 30, 35 miles an hour. I'm sure that's probably what brought that limb down on my roof. Well, I just get home from work and our umbrella from my sitting area is up against my gate to my driveway here. It's supposed to be right here. This little mount. But I guess the storm, the wind I guess I should say, blew it way over here. It's a good 25-30 feet. I guess it didn't blow it away, but yay. Looks okay, but I don't know. It's kind of dark out here. This is the backup umbrella from when I lost my original one from a limb falling from my big oak tree, which you can barely see. There's the moon. But yeah, the wind's been whipping all day long. Pretty impressive storm. This is day 3. And it sounds like it's going to continue on tomorrow. So, joy. You can probably hear the wind. It's nice and cold out too. It's probably in the 40s here in northern South Carolina. So, oh well, I guess we'll check out the damage in the morning. And here's the latest update on where the storm is and compared to my locale. So yeah, still quite breezy. This thing is one monster of a storm, that's for sure. Well, here we go. We got some light on the action. I guess it looks alright. Not too breezy today, at least so far. Yeah, I guess the wind picked it up right out of the mount here, blew it over there. That nice. Guess I shouldn't have left it open then. Alrighty then. Oh yeah. Cold, breezy morning. Ah, lovely. Oh, well, isn't that nice? We got a burn advisory today, as dry as it's been, despite the little bit of rain we've gotten. The humidity is actually going to be dropping around 30% here. Wow. Okay. Oh yeah, that's still one monster of a storm out there. My oh my. Yeah, the wind continues to blow. I think the effects here are about it. I got everything back to normal in my sitting area. So, yeah. Guess I'll wrap things up here in my locale and the effects of Hurricane Sandy.